What's up? What's happening? We already recorded the show on Thursday. Trade deadline week is fucking nuts. And Tommy, you went home. I was packing my things up, and all of a sudden, Brian Cashman decided to trade for Anthony fucking Rizzo. Out of absolutely nowhere. It's quite possibly the most Brian Cashman move I think I've ever seen, where you didn't hear an inkling that they were connected to Anthony Rizzo once. All you heard was Red Sox. They needed first baseman, all this. Brian Cash goes, nah, I'm going to step right in here. I'm going to take these guys. You take two minor leaguers that are years away from coming up here. You're going to pick up the check, too, and we're going to get Anthony Rizzo, an unbelievable lefty first baseman who does everything the Yankees could possibly need, plays good defense. He's a fucking gamer, hits for a high average, grinds out at bats, a clutch player, a fucking winner, a World Series champion. And he's a New York Yankee out of the clouds. Your reaction, Tommy?
I am so excited. This is the move I wanted the Yankees to make. I had my reservations about Gallo. I was happy about it, but I wasn't completely sold that move alone was it. This is the fucking move I've been waiting for the Yankees to make. Yeah. Anthony Rizzo is a gamer. He's a competitor. He's a winner. He's a lefty bat that the Yankees need. He's a grinder. He grinds out at bats. He does hit, like, I know people are tweeting, they'll be like, oh, you like his 248 average? 250 average could win a fucking batting title on this Yankee team, to be honest with you. He's a career 270 hitter. He's shown that he can hit for a higher average. He does get on base a lot, too. He has power. He's clutch. He just sounds like a New York. He was born to be a New York Yankee. Anthony Rizzo is the perfect New York Yankee name. He sounds like he should have been part of the late 90s dynasty. He's an Italian, which is a huge leg up in my book automatically. DiMaggio, Berra, Rizzo, Gallo. The Yankees are just assembling a group of Italian stallions right now. And that could be a T-shirt right there, Italian stallions. Maybe we have Gallo and Rizzo in like, okay, we might be workshopping. Maybe like Italian stallions and like Rizzo and Gallo each riding a horse or something, and it's in green, white, and red, like Italian colors.
Your brain's going to places I wasn't, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, keep talking. But this is a Steinbrenner move. This is a fucking Steinbrenner. This is an old, not yet. You're giving up top 15 prospects, 2 of them, 9 and 12. These guys are years away from cracking the surface. And like we get into in this podcast later on, like, it's time to just fucking go for things. I know they're the AL East is done. Like, they're not. That would take a miracle. But the wild card is certainly not. It's very, very attainable. There are only a few games back there. You can easily get in, and who the fuck knows what happens when you get in there. And you can't wait for these prospects. You got to start. You can't prospect hold anymore. They're going for it. Cashman's going nuts. Basically, playing for his job, I guess, or managing for his, or general managing for his job.
General managing for his job.
Yeah, like that's basically what's going on here. He's like, okay, we got to get fucking going. He's been dormant the last few trade deadlines, and like Anthony Rizzo is a fucking man. I'm gonna miss Luke Voit so much, and you hear me in this podcast in various moments get sad about the departure, the soon departure, and he's not gone yet, but he will be.
This was before we knew about Rizzo.
Yeah, and like I was sad, and like now he's definitely gone. And it's gonna suck to see him on another team. But like if you're gonna transition to another first baseman after Luke Voit, Anthony Rizzo is quite possibly the best guy you can possibly pick to do that. Like in terms of being high character and production in the field, like this guy is absolutely. The Yankee fans are gonna. If you don't know enough about him, you're going to love Anthony Rizzo. I feel bad for Carl. I hope he doesn't like drive off the road. I know he's driving right now. I'm very scared for Carl.
Big tattoo. Pinstripe Dan is going to be so back.
Yeah, he's he basically threatened to kill us if we miss the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, no, this is a move. This is a classic Yankee move. We talked about they've been quieter at other deadlines. And you know what? Good. Like maybe them struggling so much in the first half and fans getting on them, you're welcome, has really inspired them to make some moves, because what was happening, the first half Yankee team certainly wasn't a World Series team, probably wasn't even a playoff team, and it sort of served as a wake-up call, like, hey, some things need to change, and things are changing. And the Yankees have done this. They also haven't even though some of these prospects are definitely solid and top 10-ish, 15, 20 range, no prospect yet has been a guy where you've heard like,
dude, they haven't traded a top 5 guy.
Right. Like none of these guys are like, oh, he's really going to be a piece in the future. Like he's not a guy that's been There hasn't been a guy they've traded that's been very hyped up yet. The fact they've been able to hold on to most of these people is impressive.
Yeah, and they're not paying for any of them. They're all free.
Right. Is Rizzo also free?
Rizzo's completely free. Rizzo was owed $6 million the rest of the year, completely free. And so is Odor is free. Gallo's free. I think there's one more guy who's free. We have guys on this team that we're not paying for. It's insane.
That's a good strategy.
I mean, Sporting News put out this lineup. Now, we talk about Gallo. I think Rizzo's the guy you throw in between Judge and Stanton.
I agree.
So
I think I have my lineup in my head.
I've got DJ, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Gallo, Gary, and then Gio, Glaber, and Greg Allen.
Yep. That's pretty much what I was thinking. I almost would be tempted to drop Giancarlo in the lineup, to be honest.
I was thinking about it. I thought about it. That's a discussion for, we'll...
Right, that's also going to depend on, if Glaber keeps playing well, he can move up. But yeah, this is now, man. When you compare this to the lineups the Yankees were throwing out a few weeks ago, I mean...
Yeah, with Rob Brantley.
Last weekend,
Rob Brantley at first base.
Yeah, compare this to the Red Sox series and the Phillies series. The World Series is back on.
Crazy. Holy fucking shit. It's not hitting me yet. Rizzo he is everything your strikeout rate, 15%. That's the guy that you
strike out a lot.
Grinds out at bats. And he was hot too. He had just had a 3-homer game streak just before this. So he's cooking. Man.
And there's undoubtedly more to come. Because Luke Voit is now
Jim Bowden reported they're going after pitching right now.
There's no way Luke Voit is a Yankee salary. So which sucks. And it is something we're gonna have to cope with. Getting Anthony Rizzo definitely helps that situation. And we were talking about how Voit is such a good locker room guy. Rizzo is the same exact way. But Voit is now clearly an odd man out and a relatively valuable odd man out.
3 years of control. 3 years of control. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be an ace, but you can definitely build a package around him.
Yeah, and
get you a very good starting pitcher.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to miss him wherever he goes. You're going to get an awesome player. Yeah, it's going to suck to have not Luke Voit on this team, but man, he just didn't stay healthy, and it sucked. It was fun for a while, and then the hernia right around that London game or whatever really fucked him, and then foot stuff last year, and this year just couldn't get it going with the knee, and then the oblique is just one after the other. And it's Cashman not enough. He's got to go get a consistent first baseman. So here you are. He's only a rental at the moment. Who knows what their plans are in the future with him? But no idea if Rizzo has any plans to stay in New York.
What is this fucking picture you just tweeted out? You couldn't have picked a better still of me? Anyway, from the Short Porch account. And I also want to add, this isn't a sleeping shirt. This is just, I don't know. It's my lounge.
Who cares? We got Anthony Rizzo and the Yankees. Who cares what you look like?
Oh, also, the way I found out, I have two more things to say. The way I found
you were walking in the rain?
I didn't have an umbrella, so I just said, you know what? I'm going to fucking just walk in the rain. Whatever. It was kind of freeing. I thought to myself, this is so freeing. Just not care that I'm getting wet. And I was I can't wait to get to Target and tweet this. Just got into Target, immediately took out my phone, tweeted it. And then I swipe out, I go, and I see a text conversation with you, Marty, and Big Cat. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. And then I see, Big Cat nobody said in the text, Rizzo. I was like, what the fuck? And then I go to Twitter, and I just see all these tweets, and I was like, holy shit, the Yankees just got Anthony Rizzo. That, what a moment. What a moment. True. Oh, and then my other thing, I saw, one person tweet, oh, you canceled, you've been negative. You're welcome. The angry Yankee fan is what spurred the Yankee front office to make changes. If every Yankee fan was like, you fucking losers, aren't it's all right, we'll turn it around. We got a great group of guys here. The Yankees wouldn't have done shit. The Yankees front office needed to hear some angry Yankee fans get on this team and say, we're tired of fucking losing. We're tired of being mediocre, and we want to be the New York Yankees again. They heard our cries for help, and they answered.
They heard that we needed lefties. Guess what? They went and got Joey Gallo and Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah.
This lineup is going to be so weird in Miami. What? You're just going to see these guys playing for the Yankees? What's going on? It's going to be crazy. Now, they need pitching. Definitely need pitching, and that's what they're going to use Voit to do that. And I don't know what they're going to go after. Whether it seems to be bullpen help, maybe a starter. I don't know. They just got Anthony Rizzo. Fucking books wide open what they can do. Cashman's at his full arsenal disposal, and he hasn't touched the top 5 guy. He's kept all these guys.
Jose Barrios. I
would come for Jose.
We'll talk
Barrios
about it more later on the show, but I could really see it.
I love how Jared tweeted a picture of Anthony Rizzo on the Red Sox.
Twice now, someone deleted a fucking tweet when I quote retweeted. Somebody was like,
I hate when that happens.
That's definitely. And because someone was like, oh, he has a bad back, he travels with his own mattress. That's awesome. You travel with your own mattress. What an alpha move. He travels all over and it's like, this is I love that.
Wait, Rizzo does that?
Yeah.
Judge should do that.
One random tweet at me. I don't know how true that is.
If that Judge should do that. He should tell Judge to do that so he can travel safer or something.
Maybe that's what Gardner does.
Maybe Gardner just travels his mattress.
Maybe that's why he's the only healthy person on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love that idea. Fuck. What a crazy, crazy move. What a crazy day. I feel bad for Voit, though, but fuck. Damn. He's going to go somewhere cool. Someone's going to love getting Luke Voit.
This is positive, though.
Yeah, I know it is. But I know
it is sad, but let's wait till that's official to be sad about that. Right now, we celebrate Rizzo.
Sure. Yeah, Anthony Rizzo.
And guess what? If Voit ends up getting us like Jose Barrios or something, that'll make it a little less sad.
Yeah, you're fair. That's fair. Okay. All right, so we just wanted to jump in here real quick. I'm sure they're going to do a trade in 5 minutes, and we're going to be fucked out of our ass, but you know what? We're going to put this pod out so we have it out, and you're going to hear from us again, whether me and Tommy hop on Instagram Live or something. You hear from us again because they're going to make another trade, but we're going to put this out, and we're going to start with this, and we already recorded a whole hour's worth of the show where we discussed their next move, and guess what? We don't say Anthony Rizzo's name because no one fucking expected it, and Brian Cashman came out of the fucking woods and traded for Anthony Rizzo. God bless that man. We've called for his head, and you know what? He answered, so good for him. Let's make a fucking run. Let's have a second half of the season, and here is the rest of the Short Porch right now.